Nature lovers in Polk County have been waiting for the opening of a new hiking and wildlife viewing area south of Lakeland. The Se7en Wetlands Park has its grand opening Saturday at 10 a.m., but we'll let you in on a little secret. The two gates are already open from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., and visitors have started hiking the trails and checking out the birds and alligators. One entrance is through Polk County's Lois Harp Park. Parking there is relatively close to the gate that's called the Gopher Tortoise entrance. That's where Saturday's grand opening ceremony takes place. If you go Saturday, expect giveaways, guided tours, and exhibits from conservation organizations. To reach the other entrance, visitors hike a mile and a half through the county's Lakeland Highland Scrub Environmental Preserve. That entrance is close to a shaded pavilion and a boardwalk. So far, 8.5 miles of trails are open. Eventually, the park will host 22 miles of trails. Most of the trails run along berms that separate 7 separate ponds on the 1,600-acre reclaimed phosphate mine. As water flows through the ponds from north to south, it drops 75 feet and is filtered and cleaned naturally by vegetation. Most of the outflow at the end of the final wetland goes to Tampa Electric to cool generators at its South Polk power plant. The city of Lakeland's Julie Vogel recently took Lakeland Now on a tour of the site. We passed gators near the southern end of the trail and could see hones in Eaglebrook from the northern part of the trail. She talked about what visitors can expect.
So the main uses right now are hiking, bird watching, passive activities. We envision that school groups might want to come and learn more about the water quality aspect of Se7en Wetlands, the urban water cycle component to it. If you come here, chances are you will see an alligator, and it probably will be a big alligator. We have many different alligators that live all throughout the 1,600-acre wetland, and definitely within wetlands 1 and 2, which are the trails that are open to the public right now. We have many different bird species because we have multiple habitats. We have upland species and freshwater species. The most obvious birds that folks will find are probably our larger birds. Right now we have wood storks, always great blue herons, tricolored herons, snowy egrets, ospreys galore, and if you're a birder, you'll probably find many different hidden species lurking in the bush. You can hear them, anybody can hear them, but it takes a keen eye to find those birds. So we do not allow bicyclists or pets, so please leave those at home and come and enjoy the views.
What about fishing?
We do not allow fishing. Our wastewater that comes in is already treated. If you do make it to the influent, the only odor that you'll probably smell is a little bit of chlorine, so you can tell that it's clean water coming in. I think most people, if you were a new visitor, you would have no idea that this is a constructed treatment wetland. You would think that this is a natural, pristine Florida environment.